I do not like early. It's like 6 a.m. But I'm dedicated. I'm going to Uruguay today. The ferry leaves at 8:30 and I was all set to get there a little later, but apparently you have to check in like an hour and a half before. So just to be safe, I'm up at 6 to be out of here at 6:30 to get there. I'll be traveling from Buenos Aires. It's only a 1-hour ferry trip, so I've done it before, but I thought one of the things that's fun when you're in one country and it's so easy to jump to the next is, you know, just do it because you can. So I'm doing it because I can. Got my Uber and we're off to the boat port. There are 2 boat companies to choose from. I took the Colonia Express. Check-in is a breeze, and before I knew it, I was ready to board the boat. It was a beautiful day, so after a brief security video and checking out the tourism here, we walked outside to check out the lovely day. We're headed to Colonia del Sacramento, a mere 1-hour boat ride from Buenos Aires. You can also grab a ferry to Montevideo, but this one is quicker, and I love the town of Colonia. One slight bummer is that the water is really brown. It's not pollution, apparently it's just the way the water is. We're already here! Made it to Colonia, and now we're trying to figure out where to go to get to the center, which is 5 minutes walk from the ferry station. Very convenient. Just recognizing that it feels like a totally different country, and it is! Yay! In 2019, I actually stayed in Colonia for a few nights, so I was so excited to walk down the somewhat familiar streets that I remembered some of. This is the perfect day trip from Buenos Aires. It's easy, and on a gorgeous day, it's a no-brainer to just jump on the boat and go. This street has some beautiful cars and colors and attracts lots of tourists. So we were lucky to get here really early in the morning before there were huge crowds and get our photos and videos. Colonia is pretty small, and it is, what I love doing is just walking down the streets. It's so colorful and just beautiful. The architecture, the color schemes, the design of restaurants. So my favorite activity here is literally just spend the day walking around and discovering new little quirky spots. There are even ruins in the middle of town, and if you're lucky, the crafts market will also be set up and you can look at the wares of the local artisans. This is probably the most famous street in Colonia del Sacramento, and it's the one where everyone gets their Instagram shots. I'm all set with my new Uruguay hat, and Colonia is awesome. It's a perfect day trip, really nice to escape from the city after being in Buenos Aires for a few weeks. And it's a beautiful day, and I'm so happy that I tracked down the owner of the restaurant that was my favorite place here, and we're gonna meet him and I'll talk about him in a moment.
¿Le tiene que sacar?
Video. Oh, sí.
Porque son vinos de alta decantación. Hay que decantarlos.
¿Cantarlos?
Decantarlos.
Ah, claro, claro.
Que se aire.
Se aire. Muy bien, ok.
Ahí vamos.
He's opening the wine.
Ella fue al bathroom, pero yo no espié. Estaba acá. Estaba acá. En una camarita. ¿Qué va? Sí.
Woo! So this restaurant called La Florida, or La Florida, is one that I ate in when I was here 5 years ago. However, it was in a different location, and I was desperately looking for it and saw Carlos, the owner, at the door, and we got chatting in Spanish, and he told me he in fact did move from the place where I had met him 5 years ago, and we're now eating in his house. So it's his house and also his restaurant. And what's really cool is I said to him, oh, 5 years ago, wasn't it like Google would say that you're open, but you kind of would show up when you felt like it and you wouldn't be open when you didn't feel like it? And he said, yeah, but back then I was living 3 blocks from my restaurant. Now I'm like sleeping right out front. So anyway, excellent. And we're having a Tannat, which is a Uruguayan wine, which is very hard to find outside Uruguay because it's a small country. They aren't able to mass produce to the quantities that we would like to find it all over the world. It is delicious, and what I like about it is, unlike other wines, it's very very even. So the taste that you have in your mouth with the first sip is the same taste that you have when it goes down your throat and lingers in your mouth. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful wine. So highly recommend it here if you come to Colonia for the day. Okay, so lamb number 1 is out, a little more rare than I like mine.
Hopefully it's not too rare.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Muy bueno. Oh, qué bueno.
What a pepper. Crush. It's okay. Wait. Pepper.
Wow. God. Oh, I love it here. What a great, perfect meal. So glad he kept the name the same. I could find him again. Fabulous.
Voy agradeciendo de que hayan venido aquí, que hayan pasado bien conmigo, un rato muy agradable, pero son muy esquivas, no quisieron estar conmigo un rato más, ni tampoco abrazarme, ni nada de eso, pero no, está todo bien. Besos.
Sí, pero que es 35 años
Sí,
ser acá.
35 años con este restaurante, que es podrido ya.
Que la avenida se llama La Florida.
La calle era La Florida y ahora se llama Odriozola. Y yo estoy en la calle Lobo, que es una cuadra paralela, es esta calle.
Okay.
¿Ah?
Y cambié, ¿por qué?
Cambié porque acá esta era mi casa y yo le alquilaba esta casa mía al Ministerio de Trabajo.
Okay.
Y cuando la pude recuperar, me vine acá.
Okay.
Porque la tenía alquilada y el estado acá es carnívoro.
If you come to Colonia, come to La Florida.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Okay.
Excellent cook, excellent place.
Welcome.
Love it.
So, wow, that was a really good bottle of Tannat. This has been the perfect day trip to Uruguay. I am a little bit inebriated, I have to say, because that was a really good bottle.
As you do.
As you do when you come here. And had really good lamb. That was just extra. So we're trying to figure out how to get back to the boat now, and hopefully we make it. We're leaving Uruguay. This has been such a perfect day. So sad to be leaving, but I'm leaving drunk, so it's all good. We made it through customs, drunk and all. It was all good. I tried to get a passport stamp, but being drunk does not. Apparently,
You can't get one in Argentina.
yeah, it's just so sad. But anyway, now we're waiting for our boat back to Buenos Aires. And that's a wrap on Uruguay. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button, and I will see you on my next video.